Welcome back, ARCRaiders, to I think we're going to dub it the ARCRaiders experience. Is that what we're doing? Or is it the...
I don't know if I like that or not.
No? I can't decide what to call the show.
The jury is out. The jury is out.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
The jury is out usually means that it's like we've made a decision.
The jury is still deliberating.
Okay, there we go.
Deliberating the what we're going to call people. It's funny that you said that because I've had people in live streams going, "You guys decide what you're going to call us yet?"
No, we haven't.
It's like no, no, we have not.
But besides that, we're here to talk about ARCRaiders. We've had about 2 weeks of playtime in the game, and we're having a blast. I am level 31, I think, last night.
Wow.
What are you?
I just hit 20.
20?
Yeah.
All right. And
yeah, as always, I'm lagging behind everybody in my crew.
Dude,
really,
our boy annoying. Christ, who like actively...
He beat the game. It's over.
Was shitting on this game so hard.
Yeah, that dude.
I swear he's got 500 hours in the game already.
He solos queens. It's ridiculous.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Like, he's got so much crap that he's building the guns that you have to have like queen reactor cores to just distribute out to people to go.
So yeah, I'll build you one.
With.
Here, I'll try.
Here you go. Here, just whatever. If you lose it, it's okay. I'll make you another one. Like, whatever, dude. Whatever.
Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. We have a very special guest today. Cloudplays is back. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Hello. Yeah, we're doing good, man. It's nice to be here and for ARCRaiders this time around, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. Usually we come on board with you for the Helldivers experience stuff, but today ARCRaiders is the topic of discussion. We've been having a blast with it. I personally have fallen in love with the game.
Yeah.
It's the game that's taken over for me when I get home after a long day. I've got Battlefield 6, ARCRaiders, Helldivers, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on my list of things that I want to play, and 9 times out of 10 ARCRaiders wins. It's like, you know what, man, I really just need to go raid.
It has definitely taken over the top of the pyramid in my gaming world for sure right now.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not to say it's going to stay there forever, but right now it's really scratching some itches that I had forgotten that I had. And I keep telling people, and I don't know how accurate it is, but to me, Cloud, this game is scratching some World of Warcraft vibes for me because there's questing to do, there's resource management. You're going out to get things, to craft things. You know, you go out and get 5 of these and 4 of these and come back and I'll give you this, you know, and there's dailies to do. And it scratches so many itches that I forgot that I had. And it's crazy.
Sure.
So that's why why I'm really loving this game. And of course the social interaction aspect is really goofy. So yeah, it's fun.
It's night and day, dude. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I have so much fun for that.
Right.
How's your experience been for the last couple of weeks here with this game, man?
Amazing, dude. I have not a bad word to say about it, oddly, and I've been looking, but I can't actually find a bad word to say about it. I think the only thing that confuses me, and after speaking to a lot of people, is that I absolutely adore the game to the point where even once I turn it off, I'm excited to get straight back on it, but I don't have a clue why.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is that's grasping me in. I'm just enjoying it. I put down PvP a very, very long time ago. So when it came to this game, it's got that right balance. And I've got that little, like you said, that itch is being scratched where I open something and that magical noise appears and there's something orange in there. And I'm like, yes. And then the inevitable just pure anxiety settles in. Now I've got to get out.
Now I've got to leave.
You open up
just an array of emotions.
Yeah, you open up that chest or whatever, and it gets clank, you know, and you're making all that noise. You're going, oh shit, you know, and you know, all of a sudden it turns yellow and it goes dun da 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 or whatever, you know, and you're like, yes, I got something. I don't know what it is or what it's for, but it's a different color, and that's really cool. And I'm going to put it in my butthole slot right now. Let's go.
I'm going to put it in my prison pocket.
My prison pocket. That's
get back to Speranza. It doesn't leave your backstash until at least 7 games down the line.
I've held this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass for 5 years.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the game for me, because you mentioned something about like putting PvP away for a while, and I've never been a big PvP player just because I don't have I usually don't have the amount of time to really dedicate to a game to be competitive enough to really win. So I'm always like PvE or I'm single player, you know, storyline based stuff. I was a little nervous about the PvP aspect of this game. And it's weird how it is balanced as long as you're solo. There's two different two different experiences in this game.
Yeah.
If you are a PvE player and you just I don't want anything to do with PvE or PvP, I just want to do my raid and like get out, go solo. Don't ever squad up. I've found, and this is completely anecdotal, I have no way of proving this, but I've found in my experience of however many hours I have in the game, is that if you're solo, your chances of having a negative PvP experience is like 10%. 10% chance that some asshole is going to kill you. Okay. If you're in a duo, it bumps it up to about 50. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
You're in duos, it's 50-50. Once you get to the full squad, it's fucking 90%. All out war.
Yeah,
it's like you
chaos.
get 3 people on your team and you're going up against a bunch of other 3 people teams. It's all out war. It's like you're going to kill each other. No problem.
Right.
Like I have not had nearly as many like team up scenarios.
I've seen these mythical videos of squads teaming up to take down big bosses.
They're all solo.
But I've never seen it in real life. I've seen some clips.
So I had an experience last night. I jumped in solo after we were done playing Battlefield 6. And I was like, I'm just going to do a couple raids real quick before I go to bed. I'll jump in solo. No big deal. I went to the Sunken City map because I know that there's a bastion or the bombardier that sits right in the center of that city area. And there's this little hut in that area that you can hide in.
You watched the same video I did about how to farm that thing, didn't you?
I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, there's a video out of it.
So I loaded up with heavy ammo and a bunch of grenades. And I went into that hut and I started popping shots off at this thing. And it was trying to hit me, but it couldn't get through the bunker. By the time I was like lit that thing on fire and I was actually doing some damage to it, there was about 6 other solo raiders in the area that were all popping shots off at it. And literally when it finally blew up, I could hear cheers from all different parts of the map. Fuck yeah, man! Hell yeah, we got it! Yeah! Everybody's cheering. We all crowd around this thing and start scavenging parts. Nobody fired a single shot at each other. We all went to the extract, which is like 20 feet away. It's right there in that little substation. We all walked together. We hit the button, and they're like 8 of us just extracted all together.
That was very nice.
It was so freaking cool.
So teamwork. so much teamwork there. That's really cool. You were probably in heaven. It's like, oh my God, everybody's kumbaya. We're all gonna like scratch each other's back and tug each other's junk, and and just everything's great. So everything's fine.
You're over here like murder everybody,
kill them all. They just took all my loot that I was gonna take out of that thing after I was gonna kill it myself.
No,
so, man. But,
no, it was great.
I get it. Cloud, have you had any experiences like that? What's
No, nothing at all. I keep getting teamed up on though. That's the only thing that happens. So I've not had any solo experience of being able to team with people like per se, not in huge masses, maybe the odd 1 or 2 people. But the one thing I'm noticing recently is that certain squads now are starting to team up, especially on extract locations.
Yeah.
So you'll find there's like 2 or 3 squads that are sat on the final extract location of a night raid where you've rinsed the entire 20-odd minutes of just looting out, and you and your 3 mates just get absolutely bombarded.
That's
get extract camped.
Yeah, that's terrible. I hate that shit.
Yeah. So, but the solo stuff I'm having probably a lot more fun with. But again, I'm more PvP orientated, so PvE orientated. Sorry. So I'm absolutely loving it. The arc is just at that perfect tweak where I'm still scared of certain things, and as my weapons are getting stronger, I'm now starting to pop off other bits, and it's just really, really comfortable.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about this game. The longer you play, the stronger you're going to get, of course, and you're going to get more and more better weapons, and you're going to get more confidence.
I finally got that grenade launcher thing.
Yeah,
that was cool. I took out one of the bastions with that thing recently on Bluegate map.
I was lucky yesterday because I don't have as many hours in there as you do, of course, but I was in Bluegate soloing, and I don't know, everybody I ran across had been really cool, but for some reason I'm up there picking up apricots or olives or something, and I ran across the one player in the game that was worse than me. It was awesome. He like shoots at me and he like shoots over the top of my head, and I'm going, whoa, chill. And he's like shoots and misses me again. I'm like, okay. And he ducks behind a tree, and then I miss him a few times and he misses me. And then we shoot each other. And it's like, I'm out of bullets, man. No, that's kind of what it's like I'm gonna go and punch him in the face because we're all out of bullets now. But I ended up actually killing him, and it was the only time I've ever actually killed somebody on a solo dive, on a solo raid. Is that what they call it? Raid?
Yeah.
And it was interesting. you know, and he's like, "Oh, you got me." It's like, this is some 90-year-old dude who probably was shaking, you know, with his thing. You know, like, all right, I guess I'll take this kill. But, you know,
but joystick.
yeah, played on his Atari joystick. but yeah, it was interesting.
It's funny how I don't know, just the way you can play this game is so diverse, and in the PvP aspect. I do think that the fact that the Arc are so difficult is, it kind of lends itself to more of like a teamwork aspect of it. Because like if you're newer to the game, or if you're just loading out with like a free loadout or something, like you're not trying to pick a fight. In fact, you're pretty afraid to get any attention from the Arc, because you will get freaking destroyed. Go ahead.
You can see where the looter shooter aspect came from the original development of it.
Yeah,
you can feel it with things like the harvesters and and that sort of stuff. You can really feel it. But I love the fact that they just never took that out.
I do too.
I do have one question about why the devs went the way they did, because if you think about this game, right, the PvP part in particular doesn't make any sense to me at all.
How so?
Because we're all down from Speranza, right?
Yeah.
We're all going up there to get stuff to make life easier and bring it back. There should not be this thing where as soon as we get up to the surface from all living together down in the same town, as soon as we get up there, we all want to kill each other. When we're all up there, we're all up there trying to do the same thing. We're all up there trying to gather resources and to get things to bring back down to trade in Speranza. But for some reason, as soon as we get up to the top, we all want to kill each other. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I think it's
because it's just survival of the fittest, and everything's at a minimal when it comes to resources. So
to me, real quick, just to me, it feels like, and I know that they originally intended this to be a PvE game,
right?
Yeah,
right. And it's like they threw in the PvP stuff at the last minute just to make the game not so boring.
Well, they said it was boring.
And
they said they didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I kind of wish they hadn't done it, I guess, because to me the PvP stuff just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't fit.
So if you notice, and this is a nitpicky thing to kind of counter your argument, but you never die. You don't actually die.
You get knocked out.
You get knocked out, right? It even says it. You were knocked out by so and so. The flare is like the emergency call where we're just making the assumption that once you black out, somebody comes and gets you and brings you back down to Speranza. You have none of your shit, all your stuff's missing, but you basically respawn down in your home and you got to rebuild and go out. So it's not so much like, oh, we're killing each other and then we all go down and live kumbaya on Speranza. It's not really what it is. What it is like we're people rob us and then bounce out, and you're not really dead. You're just kind of like, you got mugged. you
just kind of got to like have some weird headcanon, I guess, when it comes to some of it. So,
but I get what you're saying though. But I think the PvP aspect of the game does add something to it. Definitely adds the anxiety. Like I've gotten to the point now where if I don't want to aggro any of the Arc, I can extract from anywhere, no problem. When I get taken out by an Arc, it's usually because I get a little bit too, I'm a little bit too gunsy. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to freaking pop a shot off of that wasp and take it out real quick and then go steal a battery and whatnot. And then I'll go extract. And then I do that and it doesn't go well. And then I get swarmed. And then like a Rocketeer shows up out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh shit. Like that's like 99% of the time when I get taken out by an Arc, it's because I go a little bit too far and I get a little bit too I don't know, just like I said, I'm like, I can take them. And then I get trounced. But the PvP aspect of it is like, you're on alert the whole time. And you're like, at any moment.
So I just don't play. Cloud, I haven't had a chance to watch your streams a whole lot.
It's okay.
But I notice guys like Pips, for example. He's bloodthirsty.
Yeah,
he is ruthless. He kills everybody. Is that what you do, or are you going? Because you said you have a PvP history, right? So do you tend to like go down that route?
No, I do not. I find the interactions a lot, and again, maybe it's just my age slowly coming through, but it's I find the interactions a lot more enjoyable than rinsing and then just taking loot that I haven't quite got to the level of getting yet, if that makes any sense at all. I quite like the interactions with just random players. Right. Sometimes they can be 5 times as quirky as to that 30-second gunfight, which you can have at any point. And given the way that gaming goes, the ARCRaiders will probably follow that narrative in about 4 months' time. It'll just be everybody's bloodthirsty. But No, I'm not. I'm not massively into the PvP, and if I won't ever fire a shot first, so that for anyone who ends up stream sniping me, which has happened a few times now, which is infuriating, by the way. But yeah, I don't ever shoot first because I just think you could get a really cool interaction with this.
Right,
it works like someone just said.
You could get some new followers for your channel, man. You can go, hey man, you know, it's like I'm gonna be cool with you, but you got to come give me a sub, okay, bro?
No,
the very first day that I played this game on launch day, it was really interesting because I had an interaction with the guy, and he saved me from an arc, and then I mentioned somehow that I said something about my chat thought you were really cool, right? And that's all I said, and which I guess I inferred that I was streaming, you know, which of course I did, but 2 minutes later, the dude's in my chat. Talking to people. It was really cool. And I'm like,
that's funny.
And I'm like, how the hell did he figure that out? How did he know who I was? But I guess your name's above your head or there's something in there. But you know, that's a kind of a neat thing. You know, it's a good way to like meet new people and interact
for
with
sure.
And
Yeah.
Stuff. And but yeah, this game's something. It's something else.
It's got look, dude, when I log in and I'm excited to go pick prickly pears for Scrappy.
Yeah.
Like that's you know what I mean? Like it's the dumbest thing, but you're like, oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna go to freaking Bluegate.
Well,
Bluegate is the most gorgeous map on the whole freaking game. I don't care what anybody else says. Bluegate is like, I want to go vibe. I'm gonna go hang out in Bluegate.
I think the thing I like, one of the things I do like about this game is it's a game that you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours at every day. No, it's like if I go into the game, it's like, okay, I'm gonna track this stuff to upgrade my biochemical table or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So then I can make that my goal for the day, and I can just go out there and I can search for those specific things, get that thing upgraded, then I can bounce and I can go live my life. You know, make your own quest, do that kind of stuff, and that's what I like about these kind of games. You can set goals and do them fairly quickly, and then enjoy yourself and then do whatever. So
it's just more layers than just the initial quest guides.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I've got you can track resources. I've got like 7 different things that
all
I'm
of
tracking.
my tables are being tracked, so I don't throw any of that stuff away.
Same.
Yeah, same. So I go to the map and I just look on the side and I scroll down a little bit and I've got every single thing that I might need. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I need to go look for this. And then once you start getting an idea of like where certain items are, like you were looking for power cords the other day. And I was like, oh, I know exactly where to find them. Because I know every time I go into this building, I see nothing but power cords.
Right.
Now, I don't need them, so I leave them behind. But let's go check it. And then with one little bucket thing that you opened up had everything you needed.
Yep.
And it was like it was really cool to be able to be like, oh, I know where those are. Come with me and I'll show you where it's at. Right. And I've had interactions with people. I've had this shows how trusting I am in this game, which I know I'm not supposed to be. But I'm solo diving. I'm on Bluegate. I'm up at that weird tower with all the flags and stuff on it. And I have a key in my prison pocket. And I'm like, hey man, I see this dude. We're in a high value loot area, and I see this guy wander around. I'm like, yo, hey, we're cool, man. Hey, we're cool. And he's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, hey, listen, man, I'm gonna help. I need help finding this thing because I don't know where the door is that this key unlocks. But if you help me, I'll split it with you.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, what key do you have? And I'm like, it's this key. And he's like, oh, you know what? I know where that door is. And I followed him over to this thing. We opened up the door together. We get in there. We close it. I set a couple mines. And I'm like, hey, don't go to the door until we're done because I set it with mines so nobody else could come in. And then we just rooted the whole place out. And he was like, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate the help. I'm like, yeah, no problem. And we leave. I undo the mines. We leave. We walk out the door, and
he shoots you in the back of the head and takes all your stuff.
No, it's even sadder than that.
That's what I was expecting.
No, it's even sadder than that. We go our separate ways, and then like 3 minutes later, because you know the sound design in this game, you can hear shit that's going on like a mile away, right? I hear this freaking, and I see, and I'm like, oh well. It was so sad. But I know he aggroed a freaking Rocketeer just because I recognize the sound. And then I see his flare pop up and I'm like, oh, shit. But I can't go help him. I don't have a defib and I'm not going to go take on a Rocketeer. So it's like, shit, man, that sucks. But it's those experiences for me that make this game so much fun. It's like, I'm at the point now where if we have a bunch of buddies on Discord who are playing, they're like, hey, man, you want to squad up? And I'm like, I don't really want that experience tonight. Like I kind of want to just go solo.
So you solo more than you group up, Cloud? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much solo all the time. Unless I jump on stream for a few hours in the day, I'll jump in with a few subscribers and that. We'll have a mess around. But for the most part, I play solo. It's just a much better experience for me personally.
Right.
But
have you found anything that you would want to improve or add to the game that you think would make the game better?
I don't know if there's much that I'd want to like add to the game or even improve, to be fair. Because again, I can't tell you what it is that I actually enjoy about it. But one thing I do want them to try and do though is during this like 8-week cycle thing for the expeditions, if at the end of those 8 weeks they can do like a shift around of where the loot spawns.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah,
I think that would be really, really helpful. Because at this, I'm already after maybe 2 weeks in. If I spawn somewhere, I go, there's a weapon chest around this corner. And I go straight over there, I go and loot that, go and grab that, move on to the next place. And it happens every single time. But you also find that people are now starting to know those locations. And if we're doing that 2 weeks in, then it'd be just cool if they just rotated that around, because it keeps that, I found something, rather than just, I'm going to go here, see what I can farm. Do you know what I mean? So I think it just brings the longevity of the game. But other than that, they've pretty much hit the nail on the head, and it's showing in the numbers. So
I feel like this game, I've said it before, that so we have the queen right now. The queen's the big bad of the game at the moment. But this game just started.
Yeah.
That queen is our week 1 boss, and 3 months from now, that thing is going to be on farm status for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going to need to keep making new content for this game. Otherwise, it's going to get stale very fast.
Well, one of the
you know what I'm saying? Because the higher we get up, because right now, just a little story. You and Spartan went out and killed a queen when I was going home from, or you tried to kill a queen when you were when I was driving home the other day. I was watching you guys stream, and you guys went out there woefully unprepared with terrible guns and didn't know what the hell you were doing. And they he plinked a piece of armor off the queen's leg.
So I
thought he'd like won the world. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, they're all, I spent a half hour dodging behind a corner as a queen went around. And I'm just like rolling my eyes in the back of my head my entire drive home. And they were so happy with each other. It was really kind of funny, but I didn't want to shit on their parade, right? So then I went out there with Christ last week after, and you know him. He gave us all our stuff. And we basically 3-man that thing with one other dude in like 2 minutes.
That's crazy.
It was wild. So I know that queen is going to be woefully underpowered in like a month, because everybody's going to be able to go out there and solo that thing when they all have our big guns that we can make right now. So what I'm saying is they need to make sure that there's bigger and better and badder things for us to kill down the road. Otherwise, this game's going to go away very fast. That's I think what I'm trying to say.
Well, they have. I think they do, because they've got the Emperor, the Baron or something like that it's called, and then a couple other bigger like spider walkers. But one of the things I wanted to mention, and I don't know if Cloud have you done a deep dive into the expeditions thing? Because once you're done with the expedition, you have the option to completely restart your character. All stats are back to 0. So I think that longevity that you're looking for is going to be people completing expeditions for certain perks and XP and stuff like that. But the queen is going to remain a dangerous enemy, because once you finish that expedition, you're restarting back to ground 0, and you're going in with a level 1 pharaoh, and that's the most powerful gun you have.
Yeah.
Or do you think people are going to just screw the expeditions and just keep their high level stuff?
Well, I mean, I don't know. What I'm saying is,
I know a lot of people who won't do it.
Yeah.
So.
They won't do the expeditions at all?
Yeah, because there's a lot of the gear that they're obviously obtaining. I keep trying to tell people, like, as much as they're saying, like, I don't want to lose this, I don't want to lose that. Like, we're 2 weeks in. The fact that you've got that 2 weeks in, you'll be fine, dude. Like, absolutely fine. You'll get it back quite fast. But I think at the moment, the idea of doing all of this farming to then redo all of it, because I think they're trying to make it so that it's essentially like a prestige style thing, but instead of actually receiving anything really too helpful, majority of it's cosmetic. So it's almost like a bragging rights.
Yeah.
But I'll be surprised. I think I'll probably end up doing it once just to see what happens, because I know you get a couple of extra skill points, but unless they make it a bit more enticing and a reason to do it. I wouldn't want to start back at the bottom with a Pharaoh because I don't know if I could cope with that and Anvil for another 24 to 48 hours.
Why would you want to go back to a Pharaoh when you got that freaking level 100 hand cannon that you can,
I don't know,
you know, two shot the jumper dudes with, you know, so yeah, that wouldn't, I don't know if I'd want to do that or not. That'd be an interesting thing. I don't know.
You're basically, both of you guys are saying it has to be more enticing to even bother. Like, why would I reset?
Much, but yeah.
Interesting.
I guess what I'm saying, all I'm saying is that Embark is going to have some real progression for us to shoot for in the future. And I know they have a 10-year sort of plan, and we have our outline of what they're doing. So I think they're going to do that. I'm just saying if they don't, it's going to get stale real fast. Yeah, and because we'll I think that all the content.
One of the things Cloud said really resonated with me was like, if they don't start rotating where the high level loot is, people are just going to go straight to it. Yeah. Because I already are. Like I already have, like, there's I'm not even going to tell what the spot is because I don't want people to freaking steal it from me. But there's a spot on the damn battlegrounds that every single time I go there is untouched. Even if I'm in there like 20 minutes into the round, nobody knows where this place is, and it always has pretty good stuff. And I every time I go to the dam, I'm like, okay, I know my route because I'm going to go past this area. And I'm going to grab my stuff that nobody else touches, and then I'm going to extract, and it's all in like a nice little line that I follow. And it's perfect every time I go in. But I do think that they need to probably rotate kind of how things are distributed on the map a little bit. Like maybe because right now the red zones, right? You have the buildings that are red zones, and then on the dam battleground you have that like swamp area that's like the red high level loot. Like I think maybe they should rotate that whole sequence around where it's like now the red zone is in this other area completely different. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. That's interesting. So the expedition was a big selling point for them. They were like, it was almost in a way like how they were going to keep, because I know a lot of people were worried that like, oh, it's going to turn into Tarkov. Freaking high level players are just going to camp and kill everybody and steal all this shit. And they were like, no, that's not going to happen because we have, these staggered timers for every player is a little bit different, and the extracts close at different times, so you can't really camp them.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the staggered timers? Because to me, it just means if you get in there at the 30-minute mark, you just go get your stuff and get out. 10-minute run. If you get stuck in there in the 15-minute one, you got to go out there and you got to like try to PvP to kill somebody because everything's already been looted and gone through, and everybody's
the staggered
already.
Ones are good. But I just won't ever go into the final one. I'm yet to do it because I just think I know full well it's my luck. I'll get to that final extraction that's available, and I'm just going to come up against absolutely everyone. I'm going to lose everything from the last half an hour. So I'm not a PvPer. I don't pretend to be. So I don't mind the extractions being like staggered in terms, but that last one I'm yet to experience.
See, I've done it, and again, this is anecdotal, so I don't know why I keep having this experience, but when I get down to the last 5 minutes and those bombs start dropping out of the sky and there's only one extract point left, I'm freaking booking it. I go straight to it. And by the time I get there, there's 3 other dudes who are panicking as well. Saying, we need to get the fuck out of here. and we're all just like, get in the fucking ship. Go. Like, get in the elevator. And then we all just get in and we all extract together. Like I have yet to experience a extract camper. I have not had that happen to me yet.
Yeah.
I knock on wood. I hope it doesn't. Man. But I mean, I've had people like beat pieces of shit and knock me out for no goddamn reason. I had a guy who was obviously cheating because he was shooting through like terrain. Like I was
not cheating. That's just good aim.
No, I went up and over a hill. I got out of the sight of line of sight. Like he killed.
Oh man, he shot me through a bush. That bush is not bulletproof.
No. It was a freaking Spartan was there. He can tell me. Or he could tell you, like he got shot first. Spartan went down. I ran the other direction. I hid behind a building, and then I went like over this crest of a hill, and this dude freaking headshotted me. And I was like, "What the hell was that?" And then he came up and just took all my shit. It was obvious he was just camping this one spot that he knew had loot.
That's
and he just took
that's what happened to me and Kay when we were killing that queen.
Oh, really?
There was a queen griefer or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, because he was waiting for us to kill it.
And then take all
and then
your
he
stuff.
was shooting. He was sniping us from on top of the building that was next to it, and he got me. Didn't get K, but he got me, and I was kind of pissed off about it. But whatever. What's your worst experience in the game, Cloud? Have you got something on the top of your head that you can think of? That just like
worst experience.
Yeah. What's something that's like really torqued you that they did.
Have you blocked anybody after they killed you?
No, I haven't blocked anybody. But again, there's a lot of suspicious sort of like deaths that do happen.
Yeah.
So I'm playing on PlayStation 5 and I've switched off crossplay because on PC, there's a setting that you've got with regards to the graphics where if you put it into low res, it eradicates a section of the entire tree line.
Right.
So that they just disappear. And there's also a option to eradicate foliage, aka bushes.
Right. Oh, so there's no cover.
I was hiding in bushes, and then somebody was there with the Osprey sniper miles away and just ding.
Yeah.
Because they don't see the bushes.
I'm like, how can you see me? Because they can't see the bushes.
Oh, wow.
So I've took the crossplay off for that aspect. But as far as I'm aware, Embark are going to be making comment on that one soon.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just where they're dropping the low res straight in there and it's eradicating everything.
Yeah,
Boulders, tree lines.
Yeah, that's definitely
I got a brand new computer. The last thing I want to do is put it on low res settings. It's like, it's like, why would I even want? I'd go buy a Commodore 64 if I wanted to play on low res settings.
Yeah,
no thanks. That's no good.
Yeah.
No, I've had a pretty good experience. There has been moments where I'm like there's no reason to kill me, dude. I had a free loadout. I don't even have anything, and they're just popping me for no reason. Like, I've had that experience. I have had people do that kind of stuff, but it's been pretty rare for me, which is good. But
got to make content. Got to have that content out there.
Oh, that's what
where these Instagrammers like being assholes on purpose. It's like,
I want to get Cloud's opinion on this. I've noticed, again, completely anecdotal, but just scrolling through Instagram, videos of content creators, streamers being complete dicks gets roasted in the comments. Like, it is not a good content strategy to go out there and be an asshole to people in ARCRaiders. It garners you no respect. People don't find it funny. All the comments are just like, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you. But then content, like, there's this one dude he's a VTuber, but he looks like a weird, like, bad peanut. Have you seen this?
Oh, yeah, Peanut.
God,
Mr.
Dude,
yeah.
Peanut.
His content is fucking hilarious.
It's great. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, but then I go, it's a talking peanut.
It's a talking peanut. That's kind of what makes it goofy, right?
Yeah.
But his content, like, it's kind of mix and match. He does a little bit of PvP, but he also does a lot of team up stuff where he's like, look, I'll res you if you just, freaking answer this stupid question or whatever. But I've noticed, as far as content creation goes, that this game lends itself more towards cooperation than PvP. Has that been your experience, Cloud? Have you seen that kind of like going the rounds with content creators?
Yeah and no. I think there's an audience for both sides personally, but I think that just because of the way that, like, it's not 2014 anymore. Do you know what I mean? You go into Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 and you got 25 kills in 15 seconds. People will be like, oh my God, that's insane. If you do that now, they call it griefing. So it's kind of, I think it's just a different time and a different age. But I know a lot of people who are really heavy into the PvP and they do a lot of the extraction campaign and they still get tons of viewers. It's not my play style and I don't enjoy the content, but I think it's just each to their own. But I prefer the funnier stuff. The burnt peanut is hilarious.
He's so funny, dude.
Absolutely hilarious with his little hat on, and I'm like, oh my God, that's incredible.
His goofy goggles that he has on his head.
I see you out there. What are you doing? I see you coming at me with that gun. Don't shoot me. Okay.
There's a guy who he's the opposite of a extract camper. He's actually an extract protector. But he speaks in like old English. He's like, "Art thou ready to escape?"
I've not seen this.
Please let me hit the button for you. And he hits the button, and the people's like, "I will protect you." And he's like shooting the freaking Rocketeers and all that shit. It's so goofy, dude. That's the kind of shit that I like about this game. Like, that's what makes me want to go in and play. I'm like, I hope I run into freaking Mr. Peanut one of these days. It'd be so goddamn funny. I'm like, I freaking know you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy about it. I'm interested. I'm going to do the expedition thing like we talked about. I think I'm probably going to do it once just to see what kind of perks you do get and whether or not it's worth it. Because I've never, honestly, I didn't think about it, but you guys bring up a valid point. Like, what's the point? Why would I throw away all that stuff that I earned and got just for bragging rights, really, is what it comes down to, and then have to restart from the beginning again?
Yeah.
Like, that's interesting. I never really thought about that because I thought you would get a little bit more out of it. Because it's a resource dump. I did the first chapter of the expedition yesterday, and it was basically like dump all of your stuff that Scrappy gives you. It's like 200 of this and 300 of this and whatever. And you just dump as much as you can into it to complete that first chapter. And there's like 6 or 7 chapters in it or something like that. I'm like, so it's a resource. It's a reason. It's kind of like in Helldivers when we were like, what? We have all these samples. What are we going to do with it?
Yeah.
This is Embark's answer to that. It's like,
Plastic parts.
I've got all this plastic. I've got 300 plastic parts. What am I going to do with it? Oh, dump it here in this expedition bucket. And it's like, oh, okay. You know, it's the DSS all over again. It's like kind of like, why would we do this? That's interesting.
I don't know. I'm having a great time with this game.
Yeah,
it's super fun. There's things I want changed or I would love more bag space or the ability to have things stack higher.
Have you updated? Have you updated your stash?
I got one more to go.
Okay.
But it's never enough.
I got like 200 grand.
It's never enough. You never have enough bag space. Okay, it's just not.
You're just a loot goblin. That's all you are.
I am. This is very true. And I would do anything to have some better character creation.
Oh my god,
a beard would be nice.
A beard would be great.
You know. Something that didn't look like I was in downtown Portland trying to create a new Antifa character.
They do look like Antifa.
It's awful. The character creation in this game is dog shit. I'm sorry. That is the one thing I will mark Embark down for is their lack of creativity and the grossness of the character creator. It is nasty.
What gets me is that whether you're a male or female character, most of these outfits are wearing leggings. And you're just like, I like the jacket. The jacket's badass.
Yeah.
But these pants are killing me, bro. Can I switch my pants out,
little moose knuckle.
It's like, this guy's got no room. You know what I mean?
or they're like baggy ass.
Or they're super baggy. Yeah, they're spacesuit stuff. That's what I run. I run the OG.
Man, I want big boobs and a nice ass. All right. I want or a guy with a manly beard.
I'm with you.
There's nothing in the middle. This is all a bunch of androgynous bullshit. It's just, wearing baggy ass clothes with, bad acne problems and bad hairlines. It's the worst. I've never seen a game that has a shittier character creator.
It does. This thing. You want to spend $7.99 so you can have a receding gray hairline?
No, I do not.
Because you can do it right here.
I like a nice thick ass and some big tits to look at while I'm playing the game. Though that would be really cool. So. Whatever.
I get it. Yeah, for sure.
But people like me are why they don't have that stuff.
The gooners.
The gooners.
Goon raiders.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Just running around with jiggle physics, just distracting people.
Yeah, for sure.
My final thought on this is whether or not this game is going to bury Helldivers 2 for good. I think there's a substantial portion of the Helldivers 2 community that has been like, you know what, the things are getting really raw with HD2. I'm going to go play ARCRaiders.
Yeah. It's
about the same price point. It's very similar in a lot of aspects. It's got the extraction shooter, which Helldivers 2 is just the PvP thing is the only difference, really. You're still shooting clankers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helldivers 2 is not in a good place.
No.
Is this game going to bury it completely? Do you think?
No.
No?
For a while.
Can you give me a reason?
For a little while. Because I played Helldivers 2 last night for a couple hours with the boys and I had a blast.
Okay.
First time I played it in a month. And it played clean. It didn't break my computer. No flames or smoke. It came out of my case. And I had a great time.
Okay.
But there's no reason to play that game right now. There's none. The storyline sucks. They're still working on back-end issues. And let them do it. Just let them go to town. Let them fix their game. And then, we'll come back when there's something to actually play for in the game. Okay. That's kind of where I'm at with it. So
I think that's the future of it, to be fair, though, Dutch. Because I think that we've tried to, and a majority of the community have tried to treat Helldivers as if it is a looter shooter of some kind. Just because it has a personal order each day doesn't mean that it's built to be played that way. And I think that all that's happened is with their timing on it and ARCRaiders coming along and taking a huge amount of the community it's going to make it so that Helldivers won't die. It's like that cockroach that no matter how many times you stamp on it, it still crawls a few steps further once you lift your foot up. It just makes it a little bit further through. Right. It will never die, but it will now become that event-based game that it's supposed to be. A big update will happen, the next chapter, the next arc, and then we'll get that done and we'll go, right, anyone for a couple of raids?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
They move on for a few weeks and then come back when the next thing drops.
It's like
that's what Helldivers needs.
Yeah, it's like right now, my stream schedule is I've got Battlefield 6. I've got ARCRaiders and Helldivers to play. I got Forever Winter that I like to check in on from time to time. You know, we're going to have to play Jump Space again here.
Yeah, they made a bunch of updates.
Yeah.
Bunch of updates.
So like, there's a lot of stuff out there right now. And trying to juggle it all and play it all and make everybody in our communities happy with our content is hard. You know, it really is. You know, it's like, I got guys, when are you going to play Battlefield again? Because we got this really cool server that we play with our community that we cater to the old dudes like me with bad reflexes and no
sweaties allowed.
No sweats. There's no sweaties allowed in our server. And we have a blast, dude. It's so much fun. But with everything else, I can't play it every night like I want to, you know?
Yeah.
Because I want to play ARCRaiders. ARCRaiders is my game right now. That's my number one game. But, you know, trying to make time for everything is really hard. I hate it when games all get released within like 3 weeks of each other. It's ridiculous. It's like, come on, guys, schedule your stuff better.
Give me at least a couple
month, you know? but yeah.
Well, it'll be curious to see. I do agree with you guys now that you said it. I think I think what Helldivers 2 needs now is, and we've been freaking kicking this tree forever, is like, give us a story. Like, give us a goddamn storyline that we can follow. None of this freaking filler MO crap that, like, there's no, like you said, there's no reason for me to log in right now.
Yeah.
Like, I want, you were like, hey, did you guys download it HD2 yet? Because I uninstalled it from my computer. I'm like, I haven't, and it's still 130 gig. And I'm not going to freaking download it right now until I have a reason to, because why? There's nothing to offer right now. I'm maxed out on everything. I don't really care about the freaking weapon upgrades anymore. Like, I've upgraded the weapons that I like, and the rest of them could just whatever. I don't care.
Feel like we're turning into a Helldivers podcast.
No, I'm just, you know, it's look, it's tied together because ARCRaiders is siphoning off a substantial amount of the player base, and I think the reason is because there's just no reason for people to log in right now.
Right.
And they need a freaking event. They need like a March on Cyberstand, or they need
they broke their game.
Yeah, they did.
They broke their game, and they need to fix it. And you know, and at the same time they broke the game, they broke the community with this buzz and propaganda commander bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know, that pissed me off, Cloud, more than the computers breaking.
Oh, I watched
it. It really did.
I saw the emotion in your face.
I was like, I was fucking done. It's like, that is not how you treat your ambassadors. I'm sorry. It's just not. No. And you know, it made me think, it's like, man, if I ever like get an opportunity to do something like that, I'm just gonna tell them to pound rocks. I don't care what game company it is. I just don't think I want to do something like that, because you put yourself in a weird position to where, you know, it's like they're going to ask me to change my stuff, and I'm going to say, nah, don't work that way. You know, but whatever. That's besides the point. But
Embark seems to be really freaking good at community. I have not heard a single bad thing about the Embark devs or their community managers or anything like that. And it's been freaking Christmas trees.
Well, I don't
started.
I don't even know if there's a Discord. Well, there is a Discord.
Yeah, there definitely
but
is. There is. Yeah.
I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I really don't. I don't like to have my opinions skewed by, you know, the Reddit crowd. So, you know, it's just, it is what it is.
Right on.
But
all right, guys. Well, that was a great discussion. Thanks for joining us, Cloud, as always. Really do appreciate you coming on board. Sorry, last week got messed up. I'm glad that we were able to reschedule and get you back on board. And big announcement, guys. We do have an interview lined up with the folks that are making the Helldivers 2 movie, the Plot Coalition. Those guys are scheduled to come on board the Tuesday before the release of the movie.
Yep.
They're going to come on board. We're going to do a little behind-the-scenes chat with him, talking about the movie and how he made it and what went into it and what we can look forward to. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe if you're brand new here. Dutch does regular streams, ARCRaiders, Battlefield 6, Helldivers 2. What else do you do? You do
that's
the main three. Those are the main three
right now.
But join us, like, subscribe. Go check out Cloudplays. He does daily content, which is unheard of. I can't do daily content.
Absolutely
That's freaking crazy.
It's 2 a day now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping a lot.
Oh, my goodness. Where can people find you, Cloud, and how can they help support you?
I just head on over to Cloudplays on YouTube, or type in Cloudplays anyway, and you'll come across the account. But anything's appreciated.
Right on, man. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching the show. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week.